Hi friends, this week I am enjoying a wonderful adventure in Big Sur, and I want to share something pretty special with you. The state parks here are absolutely amazing, so I'm going to take you to each of my favorite and share a few highlights. Come join me. First up this week, we're going to start just north of Big Sur at Point Lobos State Natural Reserve. Often called the crown jewel of the California State Park System, Point Lobos offers incredible coastal vistas, rich marine life, and some of the best hiking trails around. Whalers Cove is home to the Whalers Cabin. Built in the 1850s, it housed multiple residents and operations before being converted into a museum. This is a great spot to learn more about the Point Lobos' rich cultural history, as well as the whaling industry in this region to the late 1800s. There are over a dozen wonderful hiking trails in this park, with a wide range of lengths and difficulties. A few of my favorites happen to be Point Lobos Loop Trail, a Bird Island Trail, and the Sea Lion Point Trail, seen here. If you're new here to Flying Dawn Marie, as a travel blogger, every week I take you on an adventure. On my website, flyingdawnmarie.com, I share full detailed blog posts. And here in my YouTube videos, I bring you along for a virtual visit. So make sure to turn on notifications, like and subscribe, and let's explore together. Next to Sea Lion Point is Cypress Grove Trail. Now, this is another great family-friendly hike that comes in at just under a mile. And this trail showcases a unique species of cypress tree only found here and in the adjacent Carmel Bay to the north. Cypress Grove is home to the famous old veteran cypress tree. This ancient clings to the cliffside, and it's estimated to be over 200 years old. Found at the southern area of this reserve, an easy lollipop loop trail takes you around Pelican Point to the picturesque China Cove in under a mile. China Cove is known for magnificent emerald waters, sea caves, and abundant wildlife. You'll often get to witness seals basking in the sun on the small beach here. For more information on Point Lobos, I'll make sure to link my blog post and my YouTube virtual visit in the description of this video below. We're heading just 3 miles down the road on our next Big Sur State Park adventure. The Big Sur coast is beautiful, and it is lined with incredible state parks, including Garrapata State Parks. If you want to really enjoy the rocky coastline, this park is definitely for you. The trails along the coastline inside Garrapata State Park are spectacular. You can spend hours watching the waves crash along the dramatic cliffs and jagged shoreline here. And along with hiking the coastal bluffs, you can also make your way down to the sandy beaches here during low tide. Garrapata State Park is also known for the coastal spring wildflowers that bloom here and the beautiful but invasive Calla Lily Valley, which is a favorite spot of photographers. I have detailed blog posts and YouTube visits on my website for both Calla Lily Valley and Garrapata State Park. I'll make sure to link them in the description of this video below. For a slice of Big Sur history, head 8 miles south of Garrapata State Park on Highway 1 to Point Sur State Historic Park. This park is home to the Point Sur Lighthouse, which has been standing tall since 1889. You can book guided tours to learn about the lighthouse's fascinating history and enjoy panoramic views of this rugged coastline. From Point Sur State Historic Park, venture 2 miles south into Molera State Park. This park is a hidden gem for those who love to explore unspoiled nature. With over 4,800 acres of diverse landscapes, from meadows to redwood forests, and a beautiful beach to top it off, there are over 20 miles of hiking trails found inside this state park, including the Ridge Trail, Headlands Trail, and Bobcat Trail. Directly off Highway 1, you can hike down and visit the Andrew Molera Western Monarch Grove. Now here you'll also find the Cooper Cabin, one of the oldest Big Sur structures built in the 1860s. You can also visit the state park's Molera Ranch House Museum and then cross the Big Sur River on one of my favorite beach hikes found inside this park. Now the Creamery Meadow Trail is about 2 miles round trip, and it takes you from the main parking area toward the coastline, providing access to the beach, as well as other wonderful trails found inside Andrew Molera State Park, like the Bluffs Trail, Panorama Trail, and the Ridge Trail, which can all be combined into a magnificent 8-mile loop if you have time for that. In just under a mile of hiking along the Creamery Meadow Trail, you can reach one of my favorite Big Sur beaches. Interestingly, during high tide, much of the entire beach can completely disappear, but in very low tides, look at this wide open sandy beach. For more information on this wonderful beachfront hike, I'll link my full blog post in the description of this video below. A 5-mile drive south on Highway 1 from Andrew Molera State Park, and you reach Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park. This park has been referred to as a mini Yosemite. Here you'll find lush redwood groves, the serene Big Sur River, and miles of trails perfect for all skill levels. A few of my favorite hikes here include Valley View Trail, the Nature Trail, which is home to towering mature old-growth redwoods, and Pfeiffer Falls Trail, which leads you to the charming 60-foot Pfeiffer Falls waterfall. Big Sur Lodge, located here, is also the perfect home base for any Big Sur State Park adventure. You can relax and grab some coffee, or enjoy a bite to eat at the restaurant, exploring the park. I'll link my full blog post on this property in the description of the video below. And a special bonus of staying here is guests who book one of the charming cottages directly with Big Sur Lodge receive complimentary access to 3 local California state parks during their stay, including Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park, Andrew Molera State Park just to the north, and Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, found just 8 miles to the south. Speaking of Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, this is our next Big Sur State Park adventure. Julia Pfeiffer Burns Park was established in 1962 and is named after early Big Sur rancher Julia Pfeiffer Burns. One of my favorite adventures inside this state park is Partington Cove, a 1-mile hike that takes you down to multiple unique adventures. The trail leads to a hidden cascading creek and also through towering old-growth redwoods. You can take the right fork in this trail to Partington Cove beach access, where the densely forested path opens up and you're met with beautiful rocky beaches and ocean cliffs. Partington Creek empties into the ocean here, and then to the left fork of this trail will lead you through the old logging tunnel, a historic sight to behold up close, before taking you to the incredible turquoise waters of Partington Cove. This trail is a popular highlight. When you're done with this hike, drive south for 2 miles on Highway 1 to this state park's most famous feature, McWay Falls. This 80-foot waterfall cascades directly onto a pristine beach, and in high tide this waterfall becomes a tide fall, pouring directly into the ocean and creating a postcard perfect scene. The fenced overlook trail provides an easy way to enjoy this iconic view. Trust me, you'll want to stop here and snap a few pictures for yourself. Just make sure to stay on the official marked path. There is no beach access here, and much of the ground has eroded away over years, making any off-limits area hazardous and dangerous to explore. So obey all the posted signs, don't stray from the open trail areas. And for details on both Partington Cove and the McWay Falls area, I'll link my full blog posts in the description of this video below. Unfortunately, the rugged Big Sur coastline is often met with rock slides after heavy rains, and Limekiln State Park, located further south along Highway 1, is currently inaccessible from both the north and the south side of the highway. But when this state park is open, it's truly a magnificent spot. The park was named after the historic limekilns located here, and it's also home to towering redwoods. And even a cascading waterfall named Limekiln Falls crashes down 100 feet hidden away in the forest. This state park also has beautiful coastal beach access, and the trails here take you to all the park highlights. I definitely put Limekiln State Park on my list of adventures when it reopens to the public. I'll link my full Limekiln blog post in the description of this video below, and we're heading on to our last stop of the day. Now, technically, Hearst San Simeon State Park is located just south of Big Sur, but this is a coastal California park definitely worthy of a visit. The park is separated into multiple sections, from Moonstone Beach and Hearst Castle at the south to one of my favorite hidden beaches, San Carpaforo, to the north. You can explore tide pools and watch for coastal wildlife. I would also definitely recommend a stop at the Piedras Blancas Elephant Seal Rookery on your visit to this state park. This rookery is home to over 20,000 elephant seals every year, and you can get up-close views while watching these magnificent creatures from a safe distance. There are also some great hiking trails to explore here. And I'll make sure to link my full San Carpaforo and my full elephant seal blog posts in the description of this video below. Thank you so much for joining me this week along the Big Sur coast. Now, for more information, see my entire blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com, where I also have a complete Big Sur section with nearly 24 dedicated Big Sur posts. Nate and I also have a wonderful Etsy shop with some of our favorite Big Sur prints and apparel, so make sure to check that out too. And if you enjoyed this week's video, please hit that like button and subscribe. Until next time, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.